Yo, what's good with you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, guys. So today, I'm bringing you guys another video. Today's Friday, so we're talking about another topic. So today we're going to be talking about the importance of positivity. I'm actually going to stand like this for this video. The importance of positivity, because obviously it's very important. I'm going to be touching up on the topic for you guys. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know that positivity in life is very important and it needs to be always executed. There's not a time where it shouldn't be, so it's very important. And obviously, once again, I'm sure you guys know that, and that's why I kind of want to go a little different route for this video, because obviously a lot of people know, yeah, being positive is going to get you further in life, but a lot of people don't really click into it. Or maybe I can shed some light on some different topics to get you guys to understand it more, which should give you more of a reason to be positive in the near future. So if you guys are new around here, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. We're legit, like, I think we're like 10 subscribers off of 800, so that's absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much. I mean that. Thank you guys so much. It really does help me out a lot, and the fact that we've come so far, it's insane. So if you guys can be, the last 10 people to subscribe to my channel, it would go a long way. It would mean a lot. But just clicking on this video is enough for me, because I do appreciate taking the time out of your day to check my channel out. It does mean a lot. But without further ado, let's get in the video. Okay, so look, every single situation in life is a positive situation or a negative situation. There's no like it's half and half. That filter doesn't exist. Whatever you do in your daily life is positive or negative. And when you start looking at it like that, things start to change for you. Now, every single time you make a decision that it's a decision you have to think about. For an example, do I work out right now or do I play video games? Just a prime example. I always use examples. You gotta choose yourself. Which one is the more positive situation and which one is the more negative situation? And you will find a lot of the decisions you make in your day, it'll be a pretty clear indicator that that might be a negative outcome or a negative decision you made or a positive decision you made. That is something that happens a lot. And sometimes we make decisions without even knowing what could be possibly happening while making that decision or as a result of making that decision. And overall, it could kind of mess with us. So the first thing you got to understand is that positivity is legitimately everywhere. It is everywhere. In every decision you make, there is a positive outcome of it. Even when you do not think that there is, there is. And the best way I can describe that there is, if you guys still want proof, is if you feel like you're in the shadows, you know what I'm saying? Light created the shadows. Like light created the shadows. So, with that being said, that optimistic, that perspective change, you know what I'm saying, is really gonna help you get out and find that light, because it's always there. You know what I'm saying? If it's pouring right now, if it's a thunderstorm, if it's raining, that helps the grass grow. It helps you grow. Like, it's all about your perspective on it. So when you start looking at situations more positive rather than negative, things work out for you. And when you make the positive decision, which you can easily tell, it's not something that's hidden, it's something that you can easily tell, things will get better for you. And the more you evaluate what you're doing on an everyday basis and asking yourself, is this positive or not, things will change for you. Because when you surround yourself with more positivity, whether that be individually, through people, daily activities, your work ethic, your routines, your habits, everything like that, it will eventually come full circle. Because if you want to improve, in every aspect, and there's an aspect that's not being improved on, you're not improving to your fullest potential. Let's say you're eating good, you're eating good, you're meditating, for an example, you're going on, you're going on journal, like you're journaling everything you're doing in your day, you know what I'm saying? You're getting good night's sleep, you're not going on your phone too much, you're not consuming social media that often, but you get extremely mad at video games, for an example. Like, there's aspects that you're doing good in, but there's one that's missing, right? And that might not even be a situation you will even see. You're thinking, oh, I'm doing this good, I'm doing this good, I'm doing this good. But the situation you evaluated of you being mad at video games, for an example, is a situation you didn't even look at, because you didn't have that decision. You didn't go, is that positive or negative? Everything is positive or negative. I truly mean that. Legitimately, everything. Even the littlest, slightest decisions, like waking up 5 minutes later than you're supposed to on a daily basis, that is not a positive thing. That's a negative thing. And although sometimes that's not necessarily like, you don't need to drag that out and like make it so you like feel bad for yourself. And this is not the point of the video. If you make like poor decisions and you feel like a lot of the decisions you're probably thinking about right now are negative, don't worry. This video isn't to get you to feel bad about yourself. It's to get you aware that you are making these decisions and to improve from them, because sometimes you need that person to kind of reach their hand out and be like, this is what you're doing, you got to improve. Because sometimes you get so consumed by it and it just becomes one with you, and you don't even know what's right or wrong anymore because you're just doing it every single day and you don't know the other side of it because you've never experienced the other side of it. So to have that person to kind of be like, yo, this is what's happening, that is my job. That's what I want to do for you guys. And we all make decisions that are wrong. We all do poor things. There's some negativity in our life right now. It's not always 100% positive all the time. We're going to have bad days. There's going to be bad situations coming to us. It's how it is. So do not feel bad. The worst thing you want to do is feel bad about it instead of, using that energy to better your situation. That's the most biggest thing, or the biggest thing in the situation, is to really just use that energy to improve. The best thing I would recommend you do is, honestly, before you go to bed or when you wake up or just sometime in your day, I prefer, personally, I would do it before you go to bed or when you wake up, but anytime works. Look at what you're doing on a daily basis. So write out a routine. So write out what you do, you have to do that day. If it's different every single day, then write out what you have to do for that day. Or if you have to do something or you have to do a routine every single day, just write that out on a piece of paper or on your notes, on your phone, or somewhere you can see it. Write down every single thing that you do. So for an example, wake up, go to school, work out, yada, yada, I don't know. Do what you got to do. Write it down, all right? So now once you're seeing it and you understand every single, thing you're doing in your day, even with the times beside it. So for an example, 9 a.m. workout, 10 a.m. shower, 11 a.m. go get lunch, like something like that. Really be specific. And every single thing you look at, wonder to yourself, ask yourself, is this positive or negative? Is this positive or negative? And if there's some negativity, look at how could I fix it. Maybe not get rid of it necessarily, because that could leave a gap in your day, which we don't want to do. Look at how could you fix it. And if you feel like everything in your day is positive enough, you're looking, oh, that's positive, that's positive, that's positive, that's positive. Look at to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how could I make these better? How could I jumpstart these situations to make them more of a positive situation? Because there's no barrier to it. You know what I'm saying? There's no limit to positivity. You can add, you can, be more excited, you can add emotions, you can be more driven towards it, and that will grant you more positivity in your day and the result of what you're doing. So that's huge. That's very, very important. If you find everything positive that you're doing in your day, look at yourself and ask yourself, what could I do to enhance the positivity? Because once again, there is no end. It just continues as long as you are willing to put that effort in to make it more positive. But the biggest thing is your negativity first. Don't worry about how to improve things that you're already doing decent at. If there's some things going wrong in your life, you got to make sure you balance it out. And yeah, that's a whole thing as well. Understand as well, you know what I'm saying? Especially my age, it's important for me to not be so so focused. I'm not necessarily focused, but so work 24/7, because I am a kid still, you know what I'm saying? This is part of my life where I gotta have fun. This is part of my life where I gotta enjoy things. I believe it's balance, having some fun, but also being determined and having this work, because youth is important. People are willing to trade everything they got just to be my age or your age, or if you're young, and people would trade because it's like that time is never bought. You could have everything in the world, but time is never bought. It keeps going. And if you're lucky enough to adapt to a mentality at a young age, it will really help you. So, you got to understand, have fun, because you're a teenager or you're a kid once. You're not going to get these days back, but also be driven enough. And when you're driven, things will come to you more positively, as we spoke about in today's video. So I hope that made sense. This was just a quick 8-ish minute video talking about the importance of positivity. Hopefully I shed some light on the way you view positivity and how things will just benefit in your life. If you do good things will come to you. And I live by that, because truly, you attract. If you feel that type of way, you attract. You start looking at things that are more positive. You feel optimistic. You start going after it. If you wake up in your day and you say, today's the day I'm going to be taking a look and I'm going to make sure I see every single red car I possibly can, you will start to see more red cars in your day. That's facts, because you're paying attention to it. So if you're optimistic, and if you're wondering, I'm saying optimistic a lot, I don't know why, but if you're sitting there and you're asking yourself in your day, you wake up, I'm going to really pay attention to positive opportunities that will benefit me in my life. 9 times out of 10, you are going to find something that is positive in your day. At least one thing. And that could open up a branch of other positive things. So always keep your mind open to be positive. And I know that we're not all going to be positive 24/7, but you got to pull yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand it's way better to be positive than negative, but at the same time, take some time to heal. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake emotions. You can't do any of that. So I know I kind of went a little bit all over the place there, but I wanted you guys to understand. If you guys have any questions about what I just talked about, concerns, anything, let me know in the comment section below. I always look at comments, so I would love to see what you guys have to say. But that's it for me. New video tomorrow, and then I'll have another video on Sunday, and then we'll be streaming on Monday. So love all you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace out.